Pilgrims of Hope, a Salesian perspective. Welcome to the 45th video in the Salesian Spirituality series. We stand on the cusp of 2025, the year declared by Pope Francis as a Jubilee year, a pilgrimage of hope. This theme resonates deeply within the Salesian tradition, a spirituality founded on optimism, love, and the belief in the inherent goodness of every human being. As we prepare to embark on this pilgrimage, let us explore how Salesian spirituality illuminates our path, offering guidance and inspiration as we journey toward hope. The essence of pilgrimage in Salesian spirituality. A pilgrimage is more than a physical journey. It is a spiritual quest, a movement of the heart towards the divine. St. Francis de Sales, the founder of Salesian spirituality, understood life itself as a pilgrimage, a continuous journey toward holiness. He believed that every individual, regardless of their station in life, is called to this pilgrimage to grow in intimacy with God's love amidst the diversity and multiplicity of their daily occupations. Salesian spirituality emphasizes the importance of finding God in the ordinary. It is not about grand gestures or extraordinary feats, but about living each moment with love and devotion. As St. Francis de Sales himself put it, we must focus on building castles in France, living in the present moment with passion and purpose. This live Jesus spirituality, as it is often called, encourages us to see God in all things, transforming our ordinary actions into encounters with divine love. Hope as the guiding star. In the Salesian tradition, hope is not merely wishful thinking. It is a confident expectation rooted in God's goodness and promise. It is the anchor of our faith, enabling us to trust in God's plan even amidst challenges and uncertainties. St. Francis de Sales himself frequently spoke of hope, using it as a verb or a noun more than 350 times in his writings. This Salesian optimism is not naive or blind to the realities of suffering and injustice. Rather, it is a deliberate choice to focus on the positive, to see the potential for good in every situation. It is about believing in the power of love to transform hearts and societies. As Pope Benedict XVI observed, St. Francis de Sales' personal gifts of charity, serenity, and openness to dialogue made him a beacon of hope in an age of violence and disturbance. Key elements of Salesian spirituality for the Pilgrims of Hope. To embark on this pilgrimage of hope with a Salesian heart, let us consider some key elements of this spirituality. The universal call to holiness. St. Francis de Sales championed the idea that holiness is not reserved for a select few, but is a universal calling for all Christians, irrespective of their walk of life. Pope Francis echoes this call, urging us to be missionary disciples in a church that is convinced, enthusiastic, certain, and in love with God. Each of us, in our unique circumstances, is invited to grow in intimacy with God's love to transform our daily routines into opportunities for holiness. This involves cultivating virtues such as gentleness, humility, and patience, qualities exemplified by St. Francis de Sales himself. Secondly, the primacy of love. God is at the heart of Salesian spirituality. It is the driving force behind our actions, the lens through which we view the world. St. Francis de Sales emphasized holy love as the guiding principle for our social interactions, urging us to treat everyone with kindness, compassion, and respect. This love extends not only to our friends and neighbors, but also to our enemies. It is a love that seeks reconciliation, that bridges divides, that heals wounds, and as Pope Francis reminds us, Christians are called to be people in love, giving themselves freely to bring joy to others. Thirdly, the importance of prayer. Prayer is the lifeline of our relationship with God. St. Francis de Sales encouraged both formal prayer, such as the Holy Mass, and informal prayer, finding moments throughout the day to connect with the divine. He recognized the power of the Eucharist to divinize our spirit, protecting, fortifying, and encouraging us on our journey. Salesian prayer is not about empty rituals, but about heartfelt conversations with God. It is about opening our hearts to His presence, seeking His guidance, and surrendering to His will. As the saint himself said, heart speaks to heart, and the tongue speaks only to men's ears. Fourthly, living in the present moment. Salesian spirituality emphasizes the importance of living fully in the present moment. It is about embracing the now with all its joys and sorrows, trusting that God is present in every situation. This requires a conscious effort to let go of anxieties about the future and regrets about the past, focusing instead on the task at hand. Fifth, the value of spiritual accompaniment. St. Francis de Sales recognized the importance of having a spiritual mentor to guide us on our journey. He himself was a renowned spiritual director, offering personalized guidance and encouragement to those who sought his help. Pope Francis also stresses the need for spiritual direction, emphasizing that it is a ministry open to all, lay and religious alike. A spiritual director can help us to discern God's will, to overcome obstacles, and to grow in holiness. They provide a listening ear, a compassionate heart, and a wise counsel, helping us to stay on the path of hope. To conclude, embracing the pilgrimage of hope with a Salesian heart. As we are in the Jubilee year 2025, let us embrace the pilgrimage of hope with a Salesian heart. Let us cultivate optimism, love, and devotion in our daily lives, transforming ordinary moments into encounters with the divine. Let us be beacons of hope in a world that desperately needs it, radiating the joy and peace that come from a deep union with God. May we, like St. Francis de Sales, become lovers of God rather than merely proclaimers of God. May our lives be a testament to the transformative power of Salesian spirituality, inspiring others to embark on their own pilgrimage of hope. As St. Francis de Sales himself wished, "O God, how I wish that the Saviour's heart will be King of all our hearts. Live Jesus.